What's up guys, Primal here with M.A.S.K Tactical and the Warrior Tribe, taking your survivability to the next level. And today we're taking a look at the Fire B.O.S.S bug out survival supplements from Stanford Outdoor Supplies. So don't go anywhere, coming up. Welcome back guys. So like I said, today we're taking a look at the Fire B.O.S.S from Stanford Outdoor Supplies. Now S.O.S is a new alliance partner of M.A.S.K Tactical, so be sure to check them out. But this kit is a 33-piece fire starting kit. It comes in right around 20 bucks, so it's a very affordable kit, and it's cram-packed with all kinds of awesome stuff that we're going to get into here shortly. So you're looking at a lighter, some steel wool, 4 pieces of char cloth, 2 tea light candles, a ferrocerium rod and striker, pocket magnifier, matches, 6 magnesium capsules, 1 ounce of fatwood sticks, they're about pencil size sticks, foil paper, a pencil sharpener, 6 cotton tinder tabs, 10 inches of jute twine, waterproof tinder ball, a wire saw, 6-inch Kevlar thread, flange bearing, a folding knife, and a survival information sheet. Now the survival information sheet basically is just a breakdown that they provide you with, just bullet pointed out, just with some fire starting basics, you know, how to start the fire and how to use various materials that come with this kit in order to start your fire. Every kit that S.O.S makes is assembled right here in the USA. However, because it is a survival kit, a lot of the components that you see are going to be sourced from all across the globe. So this is a 33-piece survival kit, and we're just going to go ahead and start breaking it down. So up here in the top left-hand corner, we're going to start here. The first item on the list is going to be a little Maxim folding serrated edged blade. This is not a robust blade by any stretch, but it's primarily just going to be used for, you know, cutting your twine, paracord, and things of that nature. Very basic things. The locking mechanism is on the back right there. Just press that in and it will close shut. It does feel rather sturdy to be a little plastic knife like this. It does lock decently. So the next item on the list is going to be some Kevlar cordage, and this is 6 feet of Kevlar thread, and you can use this to, you know, lash stuff together. You can use it for shoelaces and all kinds of other tasks. This is a really robust thread. It's good quality stuff. Next item is going to be your ferrocerium rod, and it does come with a striker here as well. So this is actually a pretty high quality ferro rod. I've handled a lot of them, and it does throw sparks pretty good. And it's also orange, so if you do happen to drop it on the wilderness floor, you should be able to find it pretty easily. Next item is going to be a wire saw, and I'm not really a big fan of wire saws, but a lot of people have the misconception of what they should really be used for. Now this is in a fire kit because you're obviously going to use this to get, you know, a lot of dust and particles and stuff like that for your tinder. This is not going to be used, you know, a lot of people think that you can go out and cut down trees with these things, and it's just not realistic because it takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, and at the end of the day, these things are not made to withstand that kind of abuse, so they're probably just going to break. So if you're wanting to cut down a tree with a wire saw, for example, you might look into like one of the chainsaw based ones. This, however, is just a thin wire saw. It does appear to be pretty high quality, but you're just, like I said, you're just going to use this on like small branches and things of that nature to wrap around it. Then you put your fingers in the holes and you go back and forth to saw, and then that will create a big pile of dust, you know, wood shavings there that you can use for tinder. Next item is going to be 1 ounce of fatwood, and these are pencil-sized shavings. So this is really awesome stuff. If you don't know what fatwood is, it's basically pine resin that is impregnated into the wood here, and it's very dense, and it catches a spark, and it burns really well. It also has a really good smell to it as well, but these are pencil-sized, so you can actually use the pencil sharpener that we'll talk about here in just a second with these to get some good shavings for your tinder. So like I said, that's 1 ounce of fatwood sticks here. Next item on the list is going to be 2 tea light candles. Candles are great to have, you know, if you're in the dark and you don't really have a light source, candles burn for a long time. They're good things to have, and they're, you know, obviously reusable until they run out. Next item on the list is some steel wool, just very basic steel wool here. It's very, very fine, and the idea for steel wool is that you can take it and touch it to a battery and it will spark right up. Next up, we've got some waterproof matches here. It also comes with an extra little striker plate there. And these are a little bit thicker than your typical match. And they are waterproof. So you got a ton of those in here. It's supposed to be a 40 count. And another thing I like about this kit is that every single item has its own little individual bag that it comes in. Next item on the list here is going to be a metal pencil sharpener, and I like this because it is metal. You know, you don't really see a lot of metal pencil sharpeners out there anymore. So you would just basically take this, stick your fat wood in it, and crank out some shavings there. Next item is going to be a bearing here, and this bearing is essentially going to be used for a bow drill setup. Bow drill is a primitive fire starting technique that utilizes a few different pieces of wood, and basically this is going to be your bearing block, if you will. You would stick this in a piece of wood, make a little divot in a piece of wood, stick this in it, and then your shaft that spins is going to go right in there and spin with that bearing. Really awesome tool to have. Next up is 4 pieces of char cloth. Now, char cloth is really, really great fire starting material. We've actually done a tutorial on this, on how to make this for yourself here on the channel. So be sure to check that out. I'll link it up in the description. But this is really good stuff. It catches a spark immediately, and it can be used to light a fire really quick. Next up is a good old-fashioned Bic lighter. And they even go as far as to wrap some wire around the action right there, so it doesn't, you can't push it in and release all the lighter fluid out of it. So I do like that. This is just a mini Bic. It's not the big size Bic. Next item up is going to be a little magnifying lens, and this is essentially just a Fresnel lens. You would use this to pinpoint sunlight on the tinder bundle, and I've also done a tutorial on that as well, so be sure to check that out. Good thing to have, good thing to stick in the wallet, throw it in the bag. It takes up no space, no weight, and it's just another alternative method of starting fire if you've got a good sunny day. Next item on the list is going to be some wet fire. This stuff is really awesome and will light in any kind of rainy conditions. This is, you could be working with completely wet tinder, and if you throw some of this in there, it will light up and it'll burn for a decent amount of time to hopefully get your tinder dried out enough to get that ignited. Next item up on the list is a piece of foil paper, and this piece of foil paper is essentially going to be used with a battery. You would cut it into a strip, and you would touch the ends of it to the 2 ends of the battery, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But it comes with plenty of foil paper, so you can have multiple tries with that. Next item up on the list is going to be, these are called Epic Supplements, Fire Assists. Magnesium capsules here. Basically, this is just a little pill that has magnesium down inside of it, and that stuff catches a spark and will ignite right up. Comes with 6 of those. It also comes with 6 Tinder Quick tabs here. Basically, you just take these and pull them apart, spread them out there, get all the fibers broken out of there, and just really spread it apart to where it would catch a spark really, really easily. Last item is going to be some jute twine here, and this is 10 feet worth of jute twine. This stuff is really great. You basically just, same concept as the Tinder Quick, you just peel it apart and get all those fibrous layers in there, just spread apart really, really well. Or you could use this for lashing something if you needed to. It doesn't always have to be about fire, but like I said, this is the Fire B.O.S.S. So that's the idea behind it. Got plenty of fire starting material here, as well as many methods to start fire. Alright guys, that's going to do it for our review of the Fire Boss from Stanford Outdoor Supply. Be sure to head on over to StanfordOutdoorSupply.com and pick up some of these kits. They're great prices, and as always, we try to hook you guys up with really good deals. And since S.O.S is an alliance partner, they're giving all M.A.S.K members and fans a 10% off coupon here. It's just MASKSOS at checkout to get 10% off. And Tribe members get a bigger discount. So all you Tribe members, be sure to get the discount code there. So as always guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you appreciate the content we're putting out. If you do, please hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. As always, we'll see you in the next video.